don't know where the cover to this thing is. Oh, there. And it worked. That is awesome. Looks like we're ready to roll. Bring my camera down just a bit. Okay, everything is adjusted and ready, I think. I mean, I don't know. But we have 1 minute, so that's exciting. Hopefully other people found us. Is important. New with you guys. Post the weirdest stuff. And we are ready to roll. And that is exciting. All right. Good morning, Miss B and Stacy and Deborah, and Linda and Ruth Ann and Stacy and Debbie and Cynthia. And there's more, but for some reason it won't open. There we go. And Valerie and Susie and Katie and Kaden, that's Karen. And hold on, who's Butterfly Keeper? Ellen and Marilyn and Jewel and Susan and Renata and Carol. I am not all set for the retreat. We set up at 10 a.m. The good news is they have turned on the air conditioner. That's really all I care about, is that the air conditioning is on. That's exciting to me. So that's all I can tell you about that. So let's get started. So good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, Carmen, I called them last night to turn the air conditioning on. So if the guy did what he was supposed to, he turned it on last night and shut the doors and the windows. So I hope for the best. My name's Lindsay, and I'm the creator of Cuteness, and this is where all the cuteness happens. So all I ask of you guys is that you bookmark my website for creatorofcuteness.com, because there are classes there and books there and collage elements there, all stuff that you can download. It's super fun to play with, and we have really good classes. And today I will be setting up for my first ever retreat. Oh, Lana. Well, hello. So anyway, that's that. All I ask from you here is that if you're watching, if you could click the little thumbs up button, because I guess that's how more people find me, and subscribe to my channel here and be here every morning with me, because it's super fun and it's how I start my day. So we are finishing up our, what do you call them? Our index card a day challenge cards. Today is our last one for the week. We did this yesterday. I'll show you. Today is winter and favorite beach read, which is kind of funny to put those together, but I am going to do my best. Then we start tomorrow with our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before the end of this month, and I will tell you what's happening next in just a moment. So we're on week 9, and tomorrow we have a bird and a mermaid as our prompt. And then we have on the 20th, illustration and camping, which could go together nicely. And then the 29th is peaceful and sunglasses. So wait, this is Thursday, Friday. So this is Saturday and this is Sunday. So those are weekends. And then that's Monday again. So then we have on Sunday, we have filigree and thunderstorm. I don't know. And then on the 31st, which is Monday, we'll end it with mosaic and lighthouse. So here are the things about this. I'm not sure what's going to happen tomorrow or Friday because I'll be at the retreat. And I think I can do a video, but I don't know. I may or may not be able to, so I don't want anybody to be super sad if it doesn't happen. So that's what's coming. This is what is coming starting on Tuesday. So I want everybody to be prepared. What do you need? Two things. You need a ring. Where's my other ring? You need an O-ring, you know, like these things. Hold on, I'm trying to grab them. These are O-rings, and somewhere I have a giant one, but I've lost it. So you need a ring like this, or a split ring, whatever you want to call them. I'll take this one off. And you need one of those. And then you need a bunch of cards. They can either be tags like this. They could be envelopes would be kind of cute. You could hook those in here and then put your whatever it is you do in your envelope. They could be a little fold out. They could be a little flip up. I'm going to do a different thing every day, so I'm not pre-cutting anything. This was from 2018. I think the camera is down too low. 2018, and everything fit perfectly in this little tag book. And the idea is we're going to do our lettering or our doodling or both from the lettering and doodling and Color It Cute books. So this was something that we did at the, oh, there's the ring. That's why I couldn't find it. This was something we did at the very beginning of, Susie, you are watching this in the airplane? That is the coolest. Suzanne Walden is on her way here, you guys. That is so cool. So anyway, we did this at the very beginning of what we do here. And so I thought it was fun, and I want to do it again. So you can find the OGS prompts on our Facebook page group, which there's a link for that in the description box over there. So either print this out or save it to your computer, because we're going to do, like for day one, it's sand and sun. So I need to do both of those. Either the words sand and sun, or a doodle for sand and sun, or a photograph for sand and sun. I don't know yet. I mean, it could be whatever you want it to be. It's very, very free and very fun. So grab the prompts, and I'll see everybody Monday for that. Now, let's see if I can find the birthdays. I'm sure I cannot. Ann Cundy. Happy birthday, Ann Cundy. Let me write it here, because we cannot tag her, right? Unless she is here under that. At ANNE. Nope. KUNDE. Nope. Happy birthday, Ann. Doesn't tag for me, but I wrote it anyway. So yesterday we did the jellyfish, and I added a piece of sea glass, which is a lot thicker than I thought it would be, but it's kind of cute. So our next one is going to go on the back here, and because I cut the book apart, and now I just have individual cards, instead of them all going horizontally, like they all did when it was in the book, my next 4 or 5 are going to go vertically. So it's very exciting to me. Very exciting. So here's what I did. Since I don't have anything here, I don't have my paper cutter, I don't have any white pens, I don't have any colored pens, I have very few markers, colored pencils. So I took an index card and I folded it up and made a little pocket, and it's going to go right here. Then I pre-cut this little piece, and it's going to go right here. And I don't read in winter, summer, spring, or fall. I'm not a reader, which is funny because I'm hosting a new class coming up called the Book Club, but it has absolutely nothing to do with reading books. It has to do with using books and taking inspiration from books and magazines and having a lot of fun. Pocket here, right? So then in the pocket, I had to use a ruler. You guys, I don't even think it's straight, but I don't even care. because I don't have a paper cutter. So I used a ruler and a pencil, cutting a card to go inside of the pocket. I might need a white card to go on top of this. I'm not sure. That looks really crooked. Oh well. I think I'm going to tear the bottom. Pat says, hi all, getting excited about your retreat? Oh yes, I am. I slept really good last night, surprisingly enough, because to me this is like both Christmas and a wedding. I don't know. Or like when you went to bed and your parents didn't tell you were going to Disneyland the next day, or if they did and you couldn't sleep well, that's how it feels to me. I'm super excited. Okay, watch how you create a tag. You cut a corner off however you want it to be, then you flip it over on the other side. Just flip the corner and put it in the other corner and cut it. I don't have a hole punch. I don't have a stapler. I have nothing. It's all packed. So we're going to we'll cut this guy and fold this in half. And we'll make a tag like that. I do have a traditional stapler. I just don't have my cute little Tim Holtz green. It kind of matches that paper. So now we have a tag that's going to go into here. The next thing I want to do is use one of these. It's one of my very favorite pieces of paper. I think I want to use this one because it looks the most wintry. Not sure what I'm doing. I just don't really feel like drawing, you know? Paste some stuff today. Then I have to pack up my glue. Oh my gosh. I had to go out in the forest this morning. I cannot tell anybody why because I don't want to spoil any surprises for the retreat. But something I needed was in the forest. So I foraged this morning in the forest. That's all I'm going to say about that. And my husband and I loaded both our cars. So I have my little RAV4 full and his pickup truck full. That's how much stuff is going to this retreat. And when I say it's like a wedding, it really feels like a wedding. And then I follow a bunch of other artists who happen to be having a retreat this weekend as well. Oh my gosh, and they made so much stuff for their retreat. So many decorations. And I didn't really think about decorations in my closet trying to find stuff that I could use for decorations. I don't know why. I'm not a decorator. I guess next time I have a retreat, I better enlist one of my friends to be a better decorator. You will not see my house decorated nicely. Okay, I want that to go there. I don't even have a big scissors. So let's use a scallop scissors maybe. It's probably going to be crooked. But I already marked this out 4 by 6 to go on top of my card. Somebody said get fresh flowers. Oh, Deborah said just cut fresh flowers. I don't have any flowers. I live in a forest. And I'll tell you what, hosting a wedding or a party or anything, you know what the most expensive thing is? Food. Everything was affordable until I had to go to the market yesterday, and that was just nuts. How much food costs, you know? Oh, that's not bad. It's not too crooked. So, yeah, crazy. Good morning, Cindy Dietz. I hope you can come to the next Grass Valley retreat. I hope all of you guys can come, but Cindy Dietz has family, in Grass Valley. A couple of you guys are staying with friends and family, which is amazing to me that everybody knows that many people in Grass Valley. Kind of crazy. Fit any better? Well, it could have, but you know. Down, because all this is going to do is sit here. So there's the index card. Otherwise, you really don't see the index card. It's just a little pocket. And I have a special surprise coming this morning, which is exciting. Yeah. And all my friends are meeting me there at 10 a.m. My friends are the best. Can I just tell you, they have listened to me bitch and moan and complain and ask questions for 6 months. I have written a book almost on how to do a retreat. So hopefully after it's over, I can write down just maybe 1 or 2 things that didn't go right. But I'm going to think that everything's going to go totally good and that there's nothing to report. Glue this to this because this is very thin paper. Going to be too much I'm going to need to change. Except maybe the decorating part. That could be a true fact. It's been rough, but someone has to love you. Oh, that's so funny. That is a true fact. All right, let's cut this out again because now it's backed. Oh, that's ugly, but that's okay. You won't see that. Just cutting around the block a little bit. If you have a piece of paper that has a repeat pattern on it, like this one did, it's really fun to not use the entire piece of paper and just cut out one of the repeat patterns. That's what I did here. She's the pastry chef. She has baked for us, and she is coming today with the finest of baked goods. I mean, there's fancy stuff because this baked stuff that she made was for a wedding, a Cambodian wedding that was this weekend for her boyfriend who is Cambodian, for his family. They have the biggest family I think I've ever seen because she sent us a picture of just his mom's side, and there had to be 80 people, I want to say, just in his mom's side of the family. Crazy amounts of Cambodian people all in one place. So, and then tomorrow my son, the girl who's in charge of the place where the retreat is going to be. Oh, dang nabbits. Oh, I'll do this. She said, you guys could be wedding coordinators. And I said, well, my daughter's a pastry chef. My son is a professional wedding photographer. And then the other daughter worked for a wedding consultant last year and then stopped working for her when she got divorced because she did not want to deal with anything weddings again for a while. But it is true, we definitely could be wedding planners. But wedding planning, pass. It is not a fun job. Okay, so I have some washi tape here, but I don't know if I want to use it because our theme is winter. But I do have these little deer here. Maybe I'll use this one. Here. This is going to go here. So let's put the deer right there. My scissors is packed. I don't like not having my good scissors. Look how cute. Oh, Palma says, hey, Linz, it's wedding retreat crunch time. Are you ready? Are you ready? Palma says, I still need to create the floral wall and the salami roses for the charcuterie board. You are an amazing mom, Palma. I don't think I would do... Like, I thought about doing charcuterie for this retreat, and I'm like, I'm just not that good with that kind of stuff. But good. Your daughter's going to love you. You're a good mommy. It has been layered to the hilt. 1,000 pieces of layering. I don't know what else to do here. Let's see. I don't know what to write. I want to write something about my favorite winter read. Good. I've made a poo-poo platter, Carmen, but it takes a lot of time. And let me tell you what, just driving down the hill yesterday to go to the market with my friend Paula, who is my food maven extraordinaire. No, just no. It was so hot down there. The worst part of doing this retreat was the food prep. I didn't even prep it. We just bought it. What I want now is I have gesso. I can use the back of that. I want it to be kind of wintry, and I don't have any white pens. So I'm going to break a cardinal Lindsay rule. Uh-oh, and I got some on my new table. I'm just going to put it on my finger and kind of make this look wintry. It's going to be full of white. You don't have to use gesso for something like this. You could use acrylic paint. It doesn't have to be gesso. But gesso works well. I have paint on my hands. Oh, do I have anything to get this paint off with? Oh, why, yes I do. I have some moist towelettes, or what do you call those things? Wet wipes. I'm going to be running to the bathroom every 5 minutes, washing my hands for the retreat. Look how cute this is. I covered a round wet wipe things with some cute paper that I painted. It's cute, right? Wash your hands. Most importantly, I need it off the table. Ah, there we go. Looks like there's a lot of paint on this table that needs to go away. It's my brand new table. Hang on, I'm gonna get this off. Sorry, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but the OCD has just kicked in. Oh, my table is very dirty. Oh, get off of my hands. Paint. See this? Probably not. Let's see if I do it that way. That's from baking cookies. That's why I don't bake. The whole cookie sheet fell on me, and now it popped, and it's oozing, and gross. Okay. So I'm trying to decide... Oh, wait, it goes in here, right? I'm trying to decide if I should put white here, and I should have done that before I washed my hand, right? I think I'll do a little white there. It says it makes her laugh when I whine. Well, that's funny, Carmen. On here. I guess I could have used a brush, but it's way more fun to play with your fingers and the paint. You know what I mean? I kind of like it, but then I just don't like the paint on my fingers. So I found the coolest company that I want to share with you guys. It's a non-profit, and they're called Loose Ends. If anybody has ever heard of them before, my son shared it with me this morning. And they're a company that has, they're a nonprofit, and what they do is they match up what they call finishers and projects unfinished. So if you have a loved one who has passed away or is super sick and cannot finish a craft project, they find people to finish it for you. So for example, and I'm not going to cry, but I've been crying all morning because of happy tears, not bad things. That doesn't go. I like these trees. My mom started a Christmas stocking, a needlepoint Christmas stocking for my son's ex-wife, way before she got dementia. Is there not an end on this? Oh, there it is. Way before she got dementia. And then she got really sick and had sepsis and was in the hospital and things were bad. So my youngest daughter gave her some skeins of yarn to roll. She just brought them to the hospital. I don't even know what made her think of it. But my mom, they were going to write her off. A lot of you guys already know this story. They were going to write her off and put her in a facility. And my dad and I did not want that to happen at all. But they were going to put her in like a memory care place. And it was scary and awful and scary and awful. So they did. They put her in not a memory care facility, but it was a rehab place. And my dad and I had to break her out of there because it was just a nightmare place. It was awful. But that wasn't even the worst. They just wanted not my dad. They told my dad, you're not going to be able to care for her. She can't feed herself, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I quit my job and went down to Southern California and helped rehabilitate my mom. I guess that's the best way to explain it. My dad and I worked with her all the time. We had physical therapists come in, and she was able to kind of take care of herself again. And then it got to the point after 6 months, I want to say, that not only was she able to take care of herself, but she was able to go back to cleaning the house, which was her favorite thing to do. Don't ask me why. Cleaning the house for my dad and making his food and cutting up his steak because he was of that generation that he couldn't even cut his food. Don't get me started. So, long story short, she had this beautiful needlepoint canvas Christmas stocking that she was making for my ex-daughter-in-law. My son has been married twice, like his mother, and there's nothing wrong with that. So she just had the very last little point of where she needed to add in her name, right? Well, it's about this big of a piece, and she ripped out her name so many times that the warp and the weft of the canvas just became almost non-existent. It's almost not there, if that makes sense. So, I got to figure out what to write on this, you guys. So I messaged them this morning. I took pictures of my mom's needlepoint canvas, and I hope that there is a finisher who will finish it because they have over 6,000 finishers. So I highly recommend that if anybody has a skill in the craft world, that you offer your skill up to this group, and they will match you up with somebody who might need your talents. So I wrote in that my skill is lettering, and I would be happy to create blocks for the back side of a quilt. I forget what you call those, but they're the name blocks where you write in who made the quilt and who it's for. I am not a knitter or a crocheter, so I could not offer myself up for those finishing projects. But I did say I'm a scrapbooker, and if there's anybody that has a scrapbook that needs help finishing it so that the family has the heirloom, that I could do that. And I said I'm an okay embroiderer, but not really very good, but I'm happy to do that. But I'm just saying, you guys, you probably have a skill besides just watching me draw and doodling and lettering, or doodle and letter. Offer that up if that's what you think you're good at. But they're looking for knitters, crocheters, quilters, stowers. One lady had a hooked rug. I posted it all in the creative hand lettering and doodling page, so you guys can take a look. I don't have a white pen. I think that's part of my problem is I feel like I can't do anything because I don't have white. Anyway, they're called loose ends. I'm sure you can find them online if you don't have the pages that I posted, their page, their website, whatever. And that you do it. My mom used to make beanies, what do you call it? Little crocheted beanies for newborns, and then she did cancer people who were going through chemo. My friend Karen did the same, chemo hats. But anyway, that would be a great thing to do. Tina says, after my mother-in-law passed, the family gave all crafts and supplies that she had worked on. There were a bunch of squares, so I finished it. Oh, I love that, Tina, so much. What is my favorite winter book? I don't really have a favorite winter book. Oh, this is a hard one. I'm going to do the Polar Express, I guess. I don't know. Oh, let's do 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Go. At the front of the word or the back? Does it go here, I think? Every year to my kids. Hey, what is happening right now? You guys, there are 77 people watching and only 40 thumbs up. So please go to the little thumb and give me a thumbs up. I'm going to be done really soon talking about that, you know, but it's funny. Probably not to you guys when I yell at you. My kids, and I'm going to drive to Atticus's house this year and read it to him. Or I could do it over Skype. Do they still have Skype? I guess Zoom or FaceTime. Are you enjoying the hotel? Linda and her husband got to the retreat yesterday afternoon, and this weekend is their 50th wedding anniversary. So forget about wishing people happy birthday. Let's wish Linda and her husband happy 50th. That's awesome. My friend Karen and her husband John are the only other people that I know that have been married 50 years. So pretty exciting. Good for you. Way to endure those, crazy moments that we all have and know and love or don't love. Oh, I have a white colored pencil. That works. Not really. Wedding anniversary and their grandson's 4th birthday this weekend. Linda, I got your envelope, by the way. Did it dare to put the apostrophe on the word twas? I don't think so. Could somebody do that? Please tell me. Tell me, please. Oh, Palma, 50 years on August 4th? I'm not going to forget that too soon. Wow, congratulations. Joke that we'll never be married that long because we got married very late in life. So we won't have a 50th anniversary, I don't think. You never know. Oh, shoot, I forgot to turn off the water. Oh, I'm in so much trouble now. Oh, I'm going to be yelled at for days. I'm putting the apostrophe here because nobody told me where to put it. Forgot to turn off the sprinkler water. Well, there's a divorce waiting to happen when you leave the water on for too long. He asked me to turn it off right when I walked downstairs here, and did I remember? Nope. Well, what can you do? Palma, what did you say? Yes, put the apostrophe before the T. Thanks, Palma. That's what I did. Thanks, teacher. My oldest daughter posted yesterday or the day before that she's been a teacher for 8 years. For 8 years. I'm so proud of her. Yes, but that's okay. You can barely see it. Quit while I'm ahead. Oh, it goes in here, Lindsay. Not in there. I could have done 2. Honey, I'm so sorry. I forgot to turn off the water. Don't yell, because you're on camera. Not really on camera. Oh, I'm getting the silent treatment. I'm in trouble. All right. That's it, you guys. That's all she wrote for today. Winter. Oh, I'm going to write winter book to read. Oh, he didn't even talk to me. I'm in big trouble. The other night, I'm just going to call him out because he left. He left the water on overnight. We're both so dumb and so old. Old and dumb. Okay, so there's our jellyfish card, and on the back side is this one. Did I put the date on this one yet? No. Let's do that. What was yesterday? Trouble. I'm in trouble. That's not it. That's it. So yesterday was day out of 61. And lemon lime. Did you guys see that in Florida the water was 101 degrees yesterday in the ocean? And that the Coral Foundation had to go in and start saving the coral? That made me super sad. I think they can save it, but they saved a bunch of endangered coral. Winter and read a book. Favorite beach read. It was the night before Christmas on the beach, but you know. Thank you, Denise. What we say here does not get repeated to Brent at the retreat. Correct. So there are 76 people watching, and I have 61 thumbs up. You guys, just a few more and we'll make it. All right, I'm going to take a picture of this, although it's very wintry, and it's going to be 90 degrees today. It's going to be way cooler tomorrow, like 87. So exciting. So we have a little winter pocket with a index card. And then my book of choice was 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I have no white Posca pen, so that's all I have. All right, you guys. I love you. Have a great day. I hope to be here tomorrow, but you never know. I may come on earlier and do it, like 6 in the morning or something, while I'm in my hotel room all alone, because I'm going to need to be by myself for as long as possible, because then I have to be with a bunch of humans. And humans and I, oh, you know, sometimes it can go really wrong. It won't, I promise. Okay, that's my card, and I'm sticking to it. I love you guys. Have a great whatever, and I will see you when I see you, and hopefully that's tomorrow, but you never know. All right, go make a card. Love you. Bye.